Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be breaking this down step by step. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I want to say thank you all so much for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for understanding that YouTube has been cracking down heavily on crypto-related content lately. Because of that, we need to be very careful. This video is strictly for general discussion and educational purposes only. Nothing in this video should be considered a promise, promotion, recommendation, or guarantee of any kind. We're simply talking about cryptocurrency, Zcash, and overall market behavior. With that said, let's jump right into the article and talk about the claims that Zcash's price is losing structure and that the chart is becoming uncomfortable. Now, everyone has a different risk appetite, and everyone handles volatility differently. But personally, this chart does not look uncomfortable to me at all. Yes, Zcash has pulled back from its recent highs. We can clearly see a series of lower highs and lower lows after that strong rally earlier in November. At one point, Zcash pushed up toward the $750 range, and since then, price has been consolidating and trading below the moving averages. However, today we're seeing something important. Zcash is breaking back out of the wedge, reclaiming key levels, and pushing back above the moving averages. That's a sign of strength, especially while the broader market is still trying to find a bottom. I may be a bit more optimistic than the analyst who wrote this headline, but from my perspective, this price action looks promising. The article goes on to mention that on the 1-hour time frame, Zcash appears to be steadily losing structure and drifting lower after failing to hold key levels. It highlights compression, slowing momentum, and short-term weakness. But for me, the 1-hour time frame is simply too short to base a longer-term outlook on. If you're trading very short-term, sure, the hourly chart matters. But from a broader perspective, I see Zcash setting up for a potential move back to the upside. Price is breaking back above moving averages, pushing through trend resistance, and now testing horizontal resistance around the $450 level. Because of that, I continue to accumulate. One of the ways I personally hold Zcash is directly on-chain, using wallets like Best Wallet. You'll find a link for that down in the description if you want to check it out. You'll also find a link below to learn more about Bitcoin over 29.7 million in hyper and how the layer 2 works. One of the most impressive things is that it is raised during a time when market sentiment has been extremely fearful, with 115 buyers in just the last 24 hours, even on relatively thin volume. If you found value in this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications.